Hello, I want to welcome you to this channel. This is David King. Welcome to another episode of Random Acts of Kindness. I am here in beautiful Orlando, Florida. However, I'm going to tell you what happened in Georgia. I was on the Highway 78. It's a very busy highway. This was probably about maybe 10 o'clock at night. And as I was driving, I saw an accident right there on the highway barrier. This car had crashed into it and was taking up an actual lane on the road. So you know how hazardous this can be, okay? So I immediately stopped my car and I immediately started yelling out to this man, yelling out to him because he was still in the car. And I yelled out to him that actually he was standing up in the by the car, and I yelled out to him that he needs to come to where I was. You know, he needs to come on the pavement because I don't know what he was doing out there, but I knew that that was the last place he wanted to be at that very moment. I mean, we talking about the minimum speed on that highway is 65. Cars are flying by all through. Remember, he was taking up a whole lane. He eventually heard me, so he did come and join me right there by the pavement. And what if I told you the second he came, we hadn't stood by the pavement there, we hadn't stood there for a minute. And you should have seen this car, guys, was literally about to come and hit his car. And that car actually tried to avoid him at the last minute, hit the pavement as well. Yes, so another accident right there. We witnessed it. Another accident trying to avoid hitting his car, right? And guess what? When he came out to me, I realized that this guy reeked of alcohol. Yes, he had been drinking. That's why he initially had hit the pavement himself. And now imagine that caused another car to get into an accident. The police eventually came. I had called 911 because he clearly wasn't looking to call 911. I'm guessing because he was drunk, right? So I called 911. The police eventually came out and it began to address traffic. And it was crazy what was going on because where the police had stopped wasn't where they should have stopped because cars were still trying to avoid that. It was really, really hazardous. Really, it caused a lot of inconvenience. But I'm just glad that I was there at the right moment to help this man because I truly believe that the enemy was after him. And I believe that if I wasn't there at the right moment, because nobody else was stopping, it was just me and him. And I know that if I didn't do that, if I didn't take it upon my heart to stop for this man and help him out so that he could get out from his car and come out to the pavement where I was, if that had on the opposite side, if that hadn't had happened, it would have been another story altogether. So I don't know who needs that encouragement to know that, yes, when you see people stuck on the road or in any type of dire situation like that, be a good neighbor, help them out, because you might be saving a life at that very moment. You might be saving someone from going through something even more drastic than that accident or than that, depending on whatever they stopped, whatever made them stop on the side of the road. So let's be those good neighbors for people, because people need to know that kindness, good hearts still exist, just like me, just like you. Thank you for watching another episode of Random Acts of Kindness. I'll see you the next time.